There is obviously a lot of panic in the market. As you can see, the price of Solana is just dumping. We are down by about 11%. And a lot of you are obviously wondering whether meme coins are definitely going to be able to recover. Is it going to be profitable and lucrative for us to dive deep into Solana meme coins? And what is the fate for a lot of your projects, the projects that you invested in, but they are already down by a whole lot? So if you take a look at what has been happening on CoinGecko, especially as far as Solana meme coins are concerned, even a lot of other different coins, cryptocurrency blockchain projects such as Tron, what else, BNB, AVAX, everything is pretty much down. So now a lot of you guys are obviously panicking. And in today's episode, this is a live stream, by the way. I just wanted to give you a heads up on how meme coin millionaires behave, especially when we are having a dump. So the first thing that you have to understand, by the way, please let me know in the comment section below if you can hear me loud and clear. If I am loud, and if you guys are able to watch me without any issues at all before I continue. So yeah, please drop a comment in the comment section below just for me to understand whether everything is going on smoothly. Then we can proceed. So big shout out to everybody watching us right now. I can see there's a few of you guys, but I'm sure a lot of people will join a little bit later. Moreover, it's been a while since I did a live stream, and yeah, it's good to be finally back. It's good to be back. So let me just double check and see where I am um, with regards to the stats and everything. So, yeah, how are you guys surviving and navigating in the markets? Are you guys good? Did you guys go back into USD Tether? How are you navigating these markets? Anyhow, let me also check what's happening on my YouTube channel via my phone. Are we live yet? So, yeah, it looks like we are live, and we should be good to go. Yeah, yeah, I think we're good to go. Okay, so thank you for your patience. It's very important for us as live streamers to understand where we stand as far as audibility is concerned and as far as the whole live stream is concerned. So, anyway, this is what you need to understand. The best way to make money, right, is being ahead of the curve. You have to think ahead of everybody. You have to plan and make sure that you are one up in relation to everybody else. So right now, the most contrarian thing to do is for us to identify a reversal pattern. Okay, so what we're supposed to look out for are reversal signals. Okay, one thing that I can tell you is the markets have been going down for quite a significant amount of time, and obviously, what's going to happen is at some point we are going to end up reversing. So these pumps that we were having here were just sort of a pullback before the trend continues. So as far as Solana is concerned, right, what I'm expecting the price to do is find some support between this particular level from here all the way down to that level. Now, this is very extreme. The price going to about $64 is extremely extreme. Okay, which is one of the reasons why I do have this level that I'm looking at as far as an immediate bounce is concerned. So, this area of value is very, very critical. So, right now, we can't really um, assume that the price is going to continue going down, because one of the worst things that you can ever do as a meme coin trader or an altcoin trader, cryptocurrency trader, is do not assume and do not dispute the fact that there are other market factors that can really affect the price in a very positive way. So, one thing that you're supposed to look out for are immediate areas of support. And this is one of the reasons why I am targeting this level right over here. And in case we end up losing this level, then we can consider this level right over here. So as it stands right now, there is a probability that the price is obviously going to end up finding support between, let me just say $90 to around 105. So right now, as it stands, we are on a very significant area of support. However, if you look at the general trend of cryptocurrency markets as it stands, there is obviously going to be like further downside. So this is one of the reasons why when you are calculating your entries, you have to consider and factor in a week. And these immediate dumps, like for example, on this candle, you guys were able to witness the price drop from about 136 all the way down to 110, and the price was bought back early. So what you can do is you can always place bids at extremely valuable points. So what I've done is I've just placed a little bit of buy bids at around 85 all the way to around $90. So this is what I'm expecting, because I am expecting a sharp move towards the downside where the price of weeks and then pulls back. Okay, so if you consider that, right, you're going to have bids around 95 all the way down to around $85. Okay, if we are going to be lucky, we might end up catching that particular week. Now, hypothetically speaking, right, what if that doesn't happen? How are we supposed to maneuver the markets? So, this is one of the reasons why I was giving you that we are supposed to look out for signs of reversal. Any signs of reversals that we can figure out and sort of highlight, which are going to solidify a move towards the upside due to the fact that we've been having a very, blatant downtrend. So if we are having situations where we are beginning to see the VWAP gain volume and gain momentum, and if we also see the smaller time frames such as the 4 hours and also the 8 hours turnaround, these are obviously very good signs of a quick reversal and a turnaround in terms of the momentum. However, right now, the best thing that you would have done if you were listening and following my instructions, right? I told you, I've been telling you guys, look, the market is in a downtrend because we are clearly in a downtrend right over here. So the best thing that you would have done is you would have had gone in USD tether, and this is one of the reasons why it's very important for us to sort of use a platform such as Axiom. You see, when you are trading meme coins, it's very important for you to have access to your money and be able to go in USDT and also Solana. So this is one of the reasons why I really like Action Pro, because you are able to convert your Solana into USDT. The reason why you do that is you are trying to shield yourself from instances where the price drops by about 11, because if the price drops by about 11%, right, you lose a lot of significant amount of money. Imagine if you were having 10,000 US dollars, if you didn't do anything today and if you still held on to your Solana, right, you would have lost around 1,100, which is a significant amount of money. So this is one of the reasons why it's very good to always have Action Pro and be able to like go in and out. Okay, so what is the moral of the story? The moral of the story is we are expecting uh, a conclusion of this particular move to the downside. Okay, so this move is going to come to an end pretty soon. It's going to come to an end, and all we have to do is figure out when the turnaround is about to happen. We already have ideas and clues with regards to where the potential support is based on previous price action. So the previous price action that I'm really looking at and considering is this area of value right over here, which is where we are right now, and this is one of the reasons why you see this green line of support. Beyond this particular level, right, the ultimate level of support is around these levels, around $90. So if the price of Solana drops by all the way down to about $90, right, is going to end up dropping by another 20%, which is absolutely healthy. Okay, so whatever you guys are doing, right? I really hope that you are considering the fact that we can see altcoins drop by about another 20 to about 30, even 50%. So this can happen. This is one of the reasons why we are underbidding. Okay, so once you understand that, hold on. Yeah, once you understand that, it's very important for us to think ahead of the curve, right? You're going to be able to plan. So once you plan and you identify the level at which a reversal is happening, right? What you need to do now is figure out the next narratives. Okay, what are the next narratives? Because not all meme coins are going to end up surviving this dump. You have to figure out what the next narrative is and where the volume is flowing. So remember, we recently had an AI narrative in the meme coins, yeah? Remember the AI narratives? Remember we had A16Z plus all these other AI agents and all that stuff. So what's going to happen is after this particular downtrend, as far as Solana is concerned, right? Something new, something shiny, something with an amazing potential is going to pop up. This is always happening in cryptocurrency meme. In meme coins and cryptocurrency, there's always a new trend, there's always a new narrative. So once you figure out where the price of Solana is going to end up reversing, all you got to do now is position yourself by being alert. And in case you are wondering, right, how are you going to be able to find and figure out what the next narratives are when it comes to meme coins? Because we are specifically looking for meme coin narratives. Okay. We are interested in finding out what the next thing is as far as meme coins are concerned. It's very easy to do that. All you have to do is go to your coin gecko setup, search for Solana ecosystem. Okay, Solana ecosystem, and you just basically figure out which coins are gaining momentum. So what you're going to do is when the price of Solana stabilizes, look out for the Solana ecosystem narratives and trends that are popping. So each and every day, there's going to be coins that are going to be gaining momentum. There's going to be pumps, there's going to be dumps. So if you are going to be monitoring the markets and just basically being able to see where the volume is and what coins or rather projects are doing very well, right? You are definitely going to be able to understand what the narrative is going to be all about. So please let me know in the comment section below if I am making sense. Am I making sense so far? Do you get how you're supposed to be playing the game? Okay, so once you figure out the narrative, right, you are now supposed to position yourself and find the next derivatives of whatever is going to be popping. So let's say, for example, when Solana stabilizes, the next narrative could be, I don't know, Elon's dog or something. Elon's dog. Okay, this is just hypothetical. So once you figure out the narrative, right, now you have to look for the derivatives. The derivatives are just basically going to be copycats of whatever is going to be popular. Okay, you're going to know that, okay, this is what's trending, this is what the niche is all about, this is what people are gravitating towards. And then you're just going to be able to like participate and find your entries basically. And due to the fact that you guys are going to have very good entries, right? When a lot of people are stuck, probably some of you got stuck around this level. You didn't sell, you didn't get out in USD tether. And remember, you guys were sort of asking why I have a very small balance of Solana in my Axiom Pro. It's because I was going into USD Tether because I knew for a fact that the price of Solana was going to go down. And remember a few weeks ago, I told you, hey guys, be very careful with the price of Solana. Yep, we might trade Solana meme coins on a daily basis, but be very conservative. Do not keep your funds in Solana. Make sure you are very stable in a stable coin, and you guys have got this opportunity to buy back cheaper, because if you sold here, right, you would have obviously bought back cheaper. And I already gave you the blueprint with regards to figuring out when to sort of understand when the markets are going. You just simply go to the 3-day time frame, or you can go to the weekly time frame, and you trade under that particular time frame. So if you take a look at the weekly time frame, it's pretty bearish. There's no way anybody with a right sense of mind would have been longing in these markets. Of course, there are situations where the 4 hour has a pullback and you're able to get away with trades like that, right? But you should know that, okay, the ultimate trend is towards the downside, and the closest support, or the area of value as far as support is concerned, is right over here. So why would you want to get in right over here? However, there were opportunities where you were able to invest in a few meme coins and you were able to like profit off of them, which is absolutely fine. But you had to have the bigger picture of, investing and buying back Solana when the prices are cheaper, when the prices stabilize at a lower level. So this is one of the reasons why you should always be checking the technical analysis as far as Solana and BTC is concerned. So all the meme coins that you like, right? A lot of them are going to be following what Solana does. If Solana goes down, a lot of meme coins go down as well, because people are exiting. If the price of Bitcoin goes down, a lot of altcoins go down as well. So this is one of the reasons why it's very important for you to sort of understand how to play the game, and just basically how to figure out when to be in USDT and when to be in Solana. Okay, so as it stands, we do not know what the next narrative is going to be. However, if we are positioned properly, if we safeguard our money, and if we sort of play the game right, and eventually when the price comes down and the price stabilizes, the price starts reversing towards the upside, we're going to be better off than a lot of other people, because a lot of other people are frustrated, they are psychologically defeated, emotionally damaged, and they are not really in their right senses. So we are going to be able to take advantage of whatever narrative is going to be played. Okay, or whatever narrative is going to be popular at that particular time. So this is one of the reasons why it's very important for you to understand your timing. So I hope I'm making sense. And yeah, in case you've got any other questions, please let me know. I am live as it stands. Big shout out to all you guys watching. Hope you are having a great time. And the markets are absolutely beautiful. I'm loving the fact that we're having a breather. When the markets are just going up, uh, and everybody's winning, I really become uncomfortable. So you're supposed to be a contrarian and always look out for, moments of reversals. When the price is pumping up, right? Always look for um, reasons why the price could end up reversing. Okay. So right now, the price has been consistently dropping down. So what I'm doing is I'm looking for those moments of when the price is likely to reverse, and why I think on a smaller time frame, the reversal is going to be able to be the one legit sign that, okay, this is a solid reversal. Am I making sense? Because sometimes you might have some fake outs. You could also have reversals that appear to be legit, but they end up being defeated. Like, for example, this one, a lot of people thought this was a good reversal, so they were buying. But take a look at what the price did. It ended up going down. So you need to be able to figure out the legit reversal. So how do you find the legit reversals? All you got to do is you look at the previous price control areas or zones. So to me, this level right over here, this point of control, is not really as significant as this one. Okay. I would rather go for this point of control as far as price action, as far as support is concerned, in comparison to that one, because this was a significant dump before this particular pump, and the reversal right over here there was very good solid support in comparison to here, because the price had already found support right over here, and this pullback was only a retracement before the continuation of the upside. So to me, this level of support right over here stands as a very good buying opportunity. This is one of the reasons why my buy bids are at this level between 90 to about $95 per Solana. So once that happens, I'll be able to buy back and get back into Solana and play the game of narratives. Okay, because markets are cyclical. You do not want to be stuck in meme coins, and then you guys are going to be bitter. You guys are going to be saying, oh, okay, meme coins are scams, meme coins are dead. You guys just don't know how to play the cycles and just basically how to get in USDT and aggressively stay away from the market and when to jump back in. So if you figure out when to jump back in, when to be active, you guys are going to be very good at making money trading Solana. So yeah, that's just all I wanted to let you know. And yeah, the markets will be back up, people are going to be making money, and life will go on. So all you got to do is be good at figuring out when to trade, when to stay away, when to jump back in, and when to keep holding a base cryptocurrency such as Solana. If you do that, you guys are going to be very good. So yeah, it's been your boy Muna, aka Beyond 10x. Talk to you a little bit later. Bye.